the cell phone carrier I use is Google Fi. There's some advantages to it, but I would suggest you to do the same if you're in the United States and then you travel quite a bit. Maybe a better deal for you on the long run, even better than eSIM apps like iRalo, EasyFly, stuff like that. Google Fi may be a better deal for you, maybe. Yeah, Google does their own thing. It's just like Verizon. It's not just like Verizon or AT&T. Um, any cell phone carrier, Google does their own thing. It's called Google Fi. It used to be called Project Fi, and then they switched the name to Google Fi. They're on their own thing, and it's just the same. You just create an account. They give you a number, unless you have one that you need to transfer over. They do the same thing as any other carrier. They have cell phones. They do not have the iPhone though. They have all the different Android phones you can think of. And just like any other carrier, they're going to have promos. They're going to have free phones. Well, I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I don't know if they're free. Mm, but I know they have the same thing they have with every other carrier where you sign up for a specific amount of time and then they give you a phone or stuff like that, or they allow you to pay for the phone over a period of time. They have the same thing. They don't have the iPhone, but that's not an impediment for you to have an iPhone and use their service. That's what I do. In fact, I had an iPhone before, and and then I just transferred my service. I moved from who I had before this, T-Mobile. I had T-Mobile before, and then as soon as I paid my phone, I learned about this thing. I just switched over, and that's what I'm using now. Project Fi, called now Google Fi. So here, this is what I think. This is my account. This is the app they use, right? Fi, Google Fi, right? And then it's pretty simple. Everything here is pretty simple, like any other carrier. It's just a little simpler. Right now, I have unlimited plan. They have different plans. In fact, I'm gonna go through the change right now because I'm traveling, so I'm gonna have to use some international data, which I'm gonna change right now. I'm gonna manage my plan, and then here I'm gonna switch to a new plan. And here, this is one I have here in the United States. It's $50 a month. Gives me hotspot, gives me unlimited calls, data, texts, all of that stuff. They also have this flexible one that's $20, but then you need to pay for internet. So if you're not a big data user, maybe you're always connected to Wi-Fi or something like that, this may be an amazing option for you as a daily driver thing. But then this is the one I'm gonna change now because I'm traveling abroad. $65, and I basically have unlimited data, hotspot, 6 months of YouTube Premium, Google One membership, which I'm not really interested right now on these two things, but the international data and 200 destinations and the text and calls, text and calls, that these two pieces here, that's what I'm after, right? So I'm gonna just keep my number. I'm not gonna have to do any changes. Not gonna have to deal with anything else. They're only telling me that my bill is gonna be higher, right? Because I'm usually paying 50, but this time it's gonna be 65. So doing the switch, there's gonna be an increment. I'm gonna change back when I'm back in the United States. So I'm just gonna move back to the 50. But for now, I'm gonna switch. So I'm just gonna confirm the switch. done, and that's it. And that's it. That means I'm done. That means I just need to get on the plane, and once I'm out of the plane, I'm still connected, like nothing happened. Like traveling locally, like going to New York, but I need a passport for the place where I'm going. See where I'm going with this? It's so much easier. I don't have to worry about installing eSIMs or anything like that. It's just easy. And is the same carrier I use here. Anyway, anyway, consider it. It may be easy, it may be good for you. It may be a good idea for you if you do this kind of thing. You travel a little bit and you need a service, and you're in the United States, right? And you need a service. And they also have packages. They all have family plans, which lower the price quite a bit, right? So even better, maybe the plan for you. And if that's the case, I'm gonna add a link below you can use, and we're both winning. Probably get a month for free or something like that, and you'll get a service and a good price. Everybody wins.